Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good now. Why does it like YouTube gives you like a million things to look at? I don't need to see those things. I just want to see like potentially chat and that's it. So weird. Okay. I hope it's good now. It's like showing me like three analytics windows. Um Hello? Okay. I'm just setting up the stream and like I'm trying to do it through YouTube
Hmm.
and I'm live I think right now, but like it's through OBS and it's like it shows me like it has like these analytics pop-ups and like chat window pop-ups and OBS is open and like the website like where I'm streaming like the YouTube like web app thing is open. So I'm just trying to like fit everything into one monitor.
Consolidate.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of dumb. It's like I don't need to see all of that, and I'm not sure what window I can close or not close. I don't want to like mess anything up.
I have never streamed on YouTube, so
Yeah,
I not much help. Sorry.
yeah. No, it's. I think I'm good. I think I'm good now, and I started and then I just had to stop, which I think kind of probably hurt. But it was like, I think there it said that my screen resolution output was too high for YouTube. So like my screen is
Oh.
4K and I think that's what OBS is taking and it was outputting 4K to the stream, but YouTube can't do it that high. So it said that at first I thought it was just a warning, like it said we're just gonna have to lower it to 1080 by 1920. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. But
Hmm.
then it started giving me like it said like error, and I was like, okay, well I guess it's not okay, so I had to stop. So whatever.
Okay.
Um, yeah. I actually don't know what to do. Oh no, it's giving me more errors. It says the bitrate
This
is
is bringing
low.
back memories.
Dude, I don't love. It's okay. It says the connection is good. Before it said it was poor. Now it says good. So I guess
Okay.
that's okay with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. I'm just gonna work, and if the stream ends up being like crap, I don't even care. Like I'm just
Well, I'm just
yeah doing it for the
working
vibes.
too, so well, we can just hang. We can
Yeah.
just chill out.
Yeah. I think it's whatevs. So I don't actually know what to do, like what to work on. I was gonna I was going to either do some like Akira stuff, like I had an idea for some kind of cool like little Akira thing,
Hmm.
or some Evangelion thing, which I'm kind of like in the process of working on. So if that feels more like kind of like a have to do because I'm like I've started something already.
Hmm.
Um, or it is let's see, um, like or it's gonna have to be like a completely random thing. So like Akira, Evangelion, or something like super random, which part of me is kind of curious about trying.
Well, Jaden, the Black Saber-Tooth Stormtrooper, says Evangelion.
Oh wait, there's somebody in here. Oh, Jaden, Black Sabertooth,
Hello.
Stormtrooper. Damn. Well, he has cast a vote, so I mean, democracy, so
Yeah.
that's how it works. Only one person votes, still a vote.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing now, hear me out, maybe I'll do this. I'm not sure, but okay, hold on. Does anybody remember? Do you guys remember Flapjack? Do you remember Flapjack? Actually, did you watch Flapjack?
A cartoon?
Yeah,
Hmm.
there was
A
like
little bit.
this character in it who I don't even. I'm trying to draw him, but he kind of looked like this, and he had like a ton of teeth, and he had like a ton of gums, and they were always sticking out.
Oh,
Remember the
oh,
barber?
yeah, the barber.
He's like
Or wait, was he the
haircuts.
barber or the candy store guy?
Um, he would say haircuts and then surgery. Haircuts,
Wow, that show was weird.
surgery. and he just kind of would say that, and then me and Eric were like looking at those images recently, and we were like, dude, what the hell? That guy is so creepy, and he had like a little top hat.
Yeah.
It's a bowler hat.
I
But
just remember the little kid being like, Bubby.
yeah, Bobby. Aw. I looked up Thorup Van Orman or whatever, the guy who created it. I
Oh,
looked him
yeah.
up on Instagram. I was like, I wonder what he's up to. And he's just like, I think he's just chilling. He's like he's got like a family and he's just like doing things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Just
Haircuts.
make bank and chill.
Yeah. I'm sure that I feel like if once you make like an animation, you kind of like have maybe an itch to do it again. I think he's
Yeah.
like involved in some stuff, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like I've been saying like haircuts, surgery, like all day long. And there's nothing I can do that has anything to do with 3D with that, but
You just had to draw
I
it.
think I just want to draw his nasty
Get it out of your system.
haircuts, surgery. Just what a nasty thing to hear. So I think an hour is good. Like I think I'll do this for like an hour.
Did you post anywhere that you were
I only posted
live?
on my
Or?
story, and I feel like anybody like with my Instagram stories, it's like unless it's like something really worthwhile, nobody will really see it for like an hour, which is not good for me because I'm probably gonna be off by then.
Why don't you post it in your
Oh, I'm gonna
Discord and stuff?
yeah, I'm gonna do
You
that now,
fool.
dude. It's like we were talking about it yesterday. Like I kind of don't want to like put the effort in, you know. It's like I want to just
Alright.
do this thing and I don't want to put the effort in, and then I have to, and then it's like a snowball effect of putting in effort. Like, well, if I'm gonna put in this effort, I might as well do this too, and then it just turns and goes and goes and goes into like a whole thing. And then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna be live streaming, I got to draw my own emotes or something like that.
No.
And then I
You
like
don't have to do
spend
all that
a
right
whole
away.
week just drawing emotes, and then for who I don't know.
I feel like I'm really loud, by the way. I'm watching your stream.
Oh,
And
are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can try turning it down. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Am I like quieter than you think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. But
I
if
think
anybody's
you're
in the
just loud.
chat and wants to, maybe I'm just a
Jaden,
loud
Jaden, my
motherfucker.
man. How's the audio sounding, dude? Jaden has left. Jaden has left chat.
Profound silence has entered the chat.
I always have this weird like fear that I'm like doing an at everyone in my announcements channel, but then I'm doing it in like somebody else's server. And then do like at everyone, just get immediately banned. Yo, Jaden's still here. Let's go. Oh my god. All right. All right. So, am I good? Am I still live? Okay. So when with the whole setting up YouTube, it popped open like two windows that are like this is the chat window and this is like the chat monitor window or whatever. And then I just went to chat in like the little chat window it gives you. And like before I started streaming, I had to log into my YouTube and all this kind of stuff like multiple times. It was really, really annoying. And then I just went to comment in the chat window that it popped up, and it like as soon as I clicked on it, it was like log in, put in your password. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna do that. I just closed it.
What?
I don't know why.
But you're still live,
I
so
think I am.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm watching your stream and you're still live.
Okay,
so.
good. We just have haircuts and surgery on here.
Yeah.
Haircuts, surgery. All right, so Jaden said Evangelion. Let's do it.
Go for it.
I think it was Ava in the city. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. They made it so that if you hover over it, you get a little thumbnail of what it looks like. Isn't that kind of advanced? Like, imagine if Photoshop did that. Well, I guess yeah, like if you go to open recent and you hover over it and it just tells you like.
Is it like a asset or what am
So
what?
I'm like going file, open recent, and it shows you all your recent things that you worked on. And I can
Oh,
like hover over them and it'll open like a little thumbnail of what it
oh,
is.
that's nice.
That's kind of advanced.
Yeah,
What's
that
this
would be
one?
nice if Photoshop did that. Although I'm don't want to brag, but I'm really good at naming my files.
Do you still use Photoshop?
Yes, every day.
I thought maybe you found like a good alternative.
No, I mean, I to be fair, I haven't looked because I am so used to Photoshop that I don't feel like learning a whole new program at this point.
Hmm. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I tried to
yeah.
cancel my like Adobe subscription and I just could not get rid of Photoshop. There's nothing unfortunately like really comes close to how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried Krita, I tried
Mm-hmm.
something else and or Inkscape or whatever, like some of these other ones, and it
Yeah.
was just like I was like nah. They're like they just feel like really old Photoshop, so it just wasn't even worth.
Yeah. Jaden says the series of the year, as I soon was planning this series called The Virtual Reality World, a crossover project series for Glitch Production, if you know who they are. Glitch Production? I do not. My
I don't.
Yak, do you?
Um, let me read that again. The series of
Oh,
the.
Sono says you're cool.
Oh,
You're
thanks,
cool,
Sono.
Sono.
You're cool, Sono. Co, Coco, Coco Liche. Here's the thing: is here's the reason I think I'll never be a good streamer, or I'll never do it for more than a day, is I cannot read usernames fast. I have to sound them out, and I'm always gonna butcher them,
Yeah.
and I'm just never gonna like. I'll hop into someone's stream with my weird ass name, and somebody will read it like immediately. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't even like see them read it. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, and then they'll just say their my name.
Yakovlev.
Yakovlivard, thank you. I have okay. I haven't really gotten to Jaden's. Okay, the chat is going really fucking fast right now. You guys need to slow down. I haven't even answered Jaden's third
Well, hurry
comment.
up and get
The
to it,
series. I think there's
mister.
no. I think it's the lack of punctuation. It's like really messing me up. The series of the year. As soon as the series of the year, I feel embarrassed reading out loud.
Do you want me to read for you?
No,
I
I, f-
just
I
did,
feel like I know
so.
what he's saying, but I feel like I'm not.
Do you know Glitch Program?
Oh, glitch production.
Glitch Production.
Oh,
Wait,
virtual reality
Sono's
world.
last thing just
Oh
got
no. Was
deleted.
that me or
What
was that?
happened? I don't know.
Oh no,
Oh
I
no,
think they
now it's
just.
back.
Okay, so no. If you heard my comment about the punctuation, please don't feel bad. I don't have good punctuation either. It's just I have a hard time reading. I'm an artist, not a reader.
Sono has barely 1 year with
And
Blender
Blender's
self-taught.
self-taught. Damn, that's impressive. Mm, hold on, let me open this. Okay, I barely have 1 year with Blender self-taught. Never studied this kind of thing, and I'm always trying to improve. Yeah, Blender
Way to go,
is
Sono.
yeah, good job. That's like the kind of secret thing about Blender is everyone's kind of self-taught. So it's like this unified like everyone is kind of learning and teaching each other and everyone is learning the same way. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I think what I wanted to do
I
was
also value punctuation, don't worry.
okay. I it's not like I'm a like a grammar Nazi kind of thing. I have a hard time reading like unless it's like easy to, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Where get assets and start making FPS animation. Oh, cool. Are you making an FPS animations? Like First person shooter animations? I think okay, so for this the next thing was to um I got to turn this guy first.
Sorry.
All right, guys. Gonna focus, okay? It feels like
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream.
Yo, what is up? Yak gang, Yak crew. What is up? Make sure you smash that like button also. It feels so cringe to say that, dude. It feels so cringe to be a YouTuber and make YouTube content, dude.
I know, but
Why
you
is it
gotta.
cringe? I don't want to be cringe. What is what is up, guys? I'm a YouTuber. Ew, bro, stop. That's cringe. All right. All right, that looks kind of sick.
What is up, guys? Sorry. That like always cracks me up. They're like really fast.
What is up, guys? Yeah.
What is up, guys?
It's just really, really, really fucking loud. And
Yeah.
whoa, what is up, guys? Hands like towards the camera, fisheye
Yeah,
legs.
that's
That
like
whole
like
Philip
smacking the
DeFranco.
camera.
Yeah.
It's so aggressive.
What is up,
Hello.
my gang?
Jaden's a new subscriber.
Jaden, dude, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. We're like really close to 7K. That's like honestly insane.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. On
That's
YouTube,
amazing.
not on Twitch.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Still,
What?
yeah. No,
That's amazing.
it really. I think I
That's
forget sometimes. Like I'll be watching
incredible.
other channels that like have really good videos, and I'm like, oh, this video is sick. This guy probably has like a ton of subs, and they have like less than 10 and like 10K, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Like that doesn't make sense to me. But where are
That
you?
happens,
Where
yeah.
are you from? I'm from the U.S. The U.S. Senior, senior, senior,
Senior.
senior
I'm
year.
guessing it's senior because it doesn't have the little
No, it doesn't have the little like accent thing. It's
bloop
senior,
thing.
senior,
But it's senior because it's like,
senior.
whoa.
Yo, senior, senior year. I wasn't born in America, but I am living in America my whole life. Let's see.
Living
I
in
am your new subscriber now,
America.
dude. Hell yeah. Senior. Did you find this stream just scrolling on YouTube, or are you from somewhere? Let me know more about you, sir. I want to know about you. Oh, let's see. Evangelion for the win. Oh, this is Eevee. Yeah, it's not Cycles. I've been trying to do all these like anime things in Cycles because I'm impatient. And if it was, let me actually see what the Cycles would look like. It might crash. Oh, it doesn't look that different. It's just gonna like Eevee looks so much better. Like look at that. There's bloom. There's like the fog works. Cycles just looks kind of flat in a weird way. Like that's Cycles. It looks oddly flat. So we gotta go. I'm glad you didn't read my nickname in Mexican version. Your stream was suggested. Whoa. Dang. That's actually
What?
sick.
Cool.
Dude, that is so interesting.
It was
That's
suggested to my feed because I'm subbed. So
oh,
it's like
okay.
they're subbed.
Good.
So
Because I was like, is this just being suggested to random people? Like that's kind of scary. Um Sono, I put up a video on my channel, and I don't know if you're like a new subscriber or not, but I think my last video or my second to last video is a video of me doing some lighting in Eevee, and in that I kind of talk about like how I get stuff in Eevee like looking pretty, decently good. So check that out if you kind of want to at least learn a little bit about Eevee and like making it look good, because sometimes Eevee doesn't look good, and it's because like kind of like not enough lighting, little things like that, textures, and you can actually work with it to make it look pretty good, and it's still real time and all this kind of stuff. So if you want to kind of learn a little bit more how to make Eevee look good, then yeah. Let's see. I'm going to be curious. Could there be a 3D scene of Shinji and Rei before they're going to get are you talking about the scene? Okay, nerd alert. Are you talking about the scene where the Ava like raises its hand or something, and like she's like in the she like gets pulled out of the I think I'm mixing up my scenes. Are you talking about that part where they're kind of in the hangar? It's like all green, like the green hangar area, or are you talking about like I feel like this because somebody said to me I should do the scene where he's visiting her in the hospital, and it's like really bloomy. It's like almost white. So I've thought about doing that scene as well. Yeah, the hangar, dude. I actually did a scene in the let me find it. I did a scene similar to that, and let me find it in my thing. I feel like I'm not gonna get any work done.
I can reach out to you if you want.
No, I mean like I'm like pulling things up and showing things. It's okay. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this one, I don't know if you can see it. So this one, this reel that I did, can I pause it? Yeah. So this one is like the Ava in the hangar, and it was kind of like trying to do that, like referencing that scene. And it's a little bit moody. It's not really like, showing the whole area too much. But I really wanted to get like the red water that's in there. I thought that always looked really really cool. Um, so you can see it's kind of like a straight on shot with the water. But I thought that looked sick. So I kind of have a shot like that done. Um, but yeah, no, I think the one that because I was watching like clips from it again, and that part was actually really cool. And there's a cool camera angle, like the angle is higher, and you see the Ava more. Um, so I want to return to that one definitely. So with this one, I think what I want to do is let's see, file, append, and there is oh, here we go, angel. So I'm bringing in the angel for this one. Do you guys remember this angel? Jaden might know. He's a real one.
Someone wants to know where you get your assets.
So a lot of the buildings here in this shot, like all of these buildings here are from I made them. So they're like you can get them on Gumroad, I think for like $1, or you can just get them all on my Patreon. Um, Most of them you can get on Gumroad or Patreon or something like really really cheap. I think I have some building packs on Gumroad that are like $0. They're free completely. But I did make a couple adjustments to them. I think I posted actually the last video on my channel is me explaining how I did this scene. So I kind of talk about how like, oh, I bring in a building and I give it a different texture. Um, like this building is, let me see if I can actually get to it. Like I have these panels on it. If I can get to it. Yeah, here we go. No, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like these are just like, they kind of look like this.
All right.
Like windows. Oh, what happened?
I hiccuped. I
Oh,
don't know
sorry.
if it came through.
No, you're
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah, these are just buildings that I've released a long time ago, and I have videos on my channel like me making these buildings, all this kind of stuff. And then I just put some like concrete looking panels over them because the buildings in Evangelion they're kind of like blocky. So that was how I put those in. But yeah, they're you can find them on my Gumroad. I should have links like on my channel to everything to my Gumroad. Nothing there is really like more than $1. I think it's like either free or $1. And then watch that video. That video will really show you how I kind of made them. Okay, so
Senior wants to know if you have any tips to make 90s anime lighting.
Oh, okay. Um,
Sorry, I'm like.
no. It's good. I'm again like I don't think I'm gonna get any work done, but
I
I'm
just want to
honestly
make sure everybody's
okay
getting
with
their
that.
questions asked.
I'm honestly
Answered, I
okay with
mean.
that. So that is I don't know. I don't know if I know how to do like non PBR lighting. Like a lot of the anime stuff you see in Blender, there's a large community that does Blender tutorials that's like non PBR, which is like non physically based, whatever. And it'll be like outlines, it'll be cell shading, all that kind of stuff. I don't really mess with that kind of stuff. What I instead do is I mess more with like the atmosphere and like the bloom. So like the way that uh, just like these red lights, how they have a bloom to it. That's the kind of stuff that I get attracted to. So I do have a video on my channel where I talk about like messing with the bloom settings in Eevee and how to get that anime bloom. I think it's literally called like how to make anime bloom or something like that. And I actually use an Ava model as the focus subject in that video. But that's the big thing for me is I just try to kind of capture the vibe a little bit without I'm not really doing much else. Like everything else is kind of standard 3D looking stuff. but I'm bringing this guy in. Ooh, he's big. I need to. Yeah, there we go. Look at this guy. Yeah. We got Satchiel. I think that's how you say it. We got Satchiel in here. This guy is awesome. He was made by Hanyang Art. He's the artist that I'm essentially doing this kind of collaboration effort with. So I had this Ava, I had this idea, and I was like, yo, can you make this angel? And I will put it in a scene with the Ava. And he's like, bet. So he just whipped this up. He's like a freaking sculptor, 3D sculptor. So he made this thing. It's kind of funny because he's kind of got like a little cute butt. Look at that butt. Look at that cute butt.
Wow,
He's cheeked
very
up.
pronounced. He's very cheeked up
Oh
on
my
a Wednesday
god.
afternoon.
It is a Wednesday evening. He's cheeked up. But he's awesome. He's rigged. He looks just like how he does in the anime too. And he was like, he wasn't even trying to exactly make
Super
it look
interesting
like that.
design.
Yeah, it's so like kind of gets kind of creepy. And this
Yeah.
monster, he's got like these spikes in the back of his like elbow, and in the anime he like holds he like holds the Ava up with one hand, and I think the spikes like they like go inside and they kind of like whatever. It's like a rod that's like, yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it looks cool. And
Senior says bloom in composition though.
Bloom in composition. Oh no, the bloom is happening. Oh, you mean in the compositor nodes, like in compositing?
Oh, sorry, not composition. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Oh no, yeah.
Compositing.
Yeah, I heard. I think he was trying to say. No, so because it's Eevee, the bloom is right here, so I can enable it and disable it right here, and you can control it. And what I do is I actually turn the intensity up like much higher, like really make it intense. And then actually let me adjust my UI so you guys can see. It's like super tiny, I bet. Okay. So here the bloom and the threshold and the knee and the radius and all this kind of stuff, I kind of tweak that. I think the threshold, if you bring it really, really down, it looks like this. And look at that. Like that kind of looks like in anime when the bloom is really, really strong.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of almost already has like this anime dreamy vibe to it, which is kind of common in anime. So if you turn the threshold really low, you get that effect. So I keep it pretty low. Kind of dance around that spot, and then I bring the intensity up, all these kinds of things. Radius, like the radius is really high up. It's like almost maxed out, and it just like becomes like kind of faded looking. So
nice.
Yeah.
Senior says, yeah, sick, thanks.
Okay, good. All right, let's see. Where's the camera for this thing? One thing I never know about streaming is like, should I be playing music in the background? Or is it like awkward if I'm just like breathing into the mic and just chewing my gum? So.
You're chewing gum.
I'll spit it out.
Okay. That's good.
Oh no,
That's
it
good.
landed on the carpet.
It fell out of your mouth?
I tried to throw it into the trash, kind of fell into the carpet, but I got it out. All right, so I think what I want to do is I'm gonna do something new with this camera. I want to do like kind of want to do, you know how like in anime or sometimes there's like it's almost like a western, like the camera moves to the side and the character is like it looks like the main character is moving to the right and the camera's moving to the left, and then something gets revealed in the middle, like a standoff kind of thing. I want to try something like that. So let's try something.
Also, to answer your question about music, I don't think you can play like copyright music on a YouTube stream. So
I believe that
it would have to be whatever it's called, copyright free.
Copyright free, right? Like lo-fi and stuff.
I think it's the same on Twitch.
I believe that. All right, so I'm gonna have to clear all of this stuff out.
Jonathan FM, hello. Have you tried Eevee Next?
Yeah, I have. I tinkered with it in my Eevee lighting video for a little bit, and it's so I really like it because it's ray tracing and it kind of does it like emissive surfaces actually emit light this time, which Eevee naturally doesn't do. So I really like it for that, but it feels a little bit right now in the alpha state that it's in. I think Bloom doesn't work with it. Like enabling Bloom does nothing. And I don't know if they're planning on keeping that or if they want to make it be a compositor thing. So that's my only kind of hang up on it. But other than that, it's really, really cool. It's basically ray tracing. It kind of looks like when you see people flying around in like Unreal Engine, it kind of looks like that, which is like really sick that Blender is getting to that state. Okay, so, okay, I'm good now. Ooh. Okay, so I want the camera to like go like this. So I think I'm gonna do it here. Let me just, okay. Like that. What are you working on, Finch? Some art stuff?
I'm still working on this blog post, yeah.
Oh, you gotta write about your art.
I have to write about my art process, yes.
Damn.
And it's a challenge. Never really thought about the way I make art, you know? Have you ever like tried to teach somebody like the fundamentals of art? They're like, I wish I knew how to draw. And you're like, they're like, can you teach me how to draw? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I sit down and like I try to do it. I'm like, I actually don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to teach somebody.
Yeah, it's really hard to teach.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it shouldn't be that hard to teach, but it is oddly hard.
So it's kind of a similar.
Trying to like articulate your things.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. Did we ever answer Jaden's question? I don't think I ever did. The first one.
The glitch production
Yeah,
one?
so the series of the year as soon
Do
as I
you
was
know
planning
glitch
this
production?
series called Virtual Reality World, a crossover project series for glitch production. No, I don't know who they are. I don't think I know who they are. But what you're saying sounds kind of dope, like virtual productions and things like that. Okay, all right. So we got the camera doing what we want. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be trying to do this like quick. All right. Let me think, cause I got like another like 45 minutes. All right, so okay, I want the camera to go sideways, but it's going too much. Okay, that's too much. So like here, that's good. Okay, I like that. Okay. Ooh, I think that might actually work because a lot of the buildings are already in a good spot. This one is kind of too big. Maybe I'll just put this one somewhere else for now. I don't know if I want to keep it. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. What's this? Oh, what? Okay, whoops. Forgot about the keyframe. All right, now I'll get this how I like the break here. I like how you can kind of see a bit of the Ava through that. So let's move him over here. All right. The camera. I kind of want it to stay locked like that.
Sorry.
You're good. kind of cool. All right. I think this was kind of the look I was going for last time. I like how
It's
he's like a
very,
silhouette, kind of. It looks so sick.
yeah.
Like he's silhouetted, but I'm gonna have to put a light on him eventually. Damn, that looks cool as hell. Trying to make sure the background is in. Okay, that's
This
in.
is so different from what I do. It's crazy. It's just interesting to look at your process and what this all entails.
Mm-hmm. Does it look like something you could do? Like you could get into?
Hmm. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to.
Looks
3D
hard.
stuff is it does. 3D stuff is just intimidating
Like
to
when
me.
it's a wireframe like this, does this like freak you out? Like wires.
It just like it when I look at the right side of your screen and all that
All
stuff,
this
it's
stuff.
like yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like it makes me want to throw up. It just looks like math.
It's actually no math at all. If it was math, I would not. There are parts of like Blender that are math, and I stay away from that area. It's like geometry nodes and stuff. A lot of math.
Oh
I stay away
God.
from that. It literally has math in the name.
Oh
Geometry.
yeah.
So I'm good. Wait, what is this? Did that break something? Did I break something by deleting
The
that?
left side of the screen looks awesome though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the point, right?
Mm-hmm. That's like the beauty shot.
Right.
All right, let's see.
It's like animation. Like
It really is.
I just it's so rewarding when it's done, but
Mm-hmm.
it hurts my brain. It literally hurts my brain to just think about how to animate. I just had to do some animation recently and oh,
Really?
it takes like all of my concentration. Like I can't
Damn.
talk to any of it. I can't listen to me. I like have to just
Mm-hmm.
zone into this one thing and
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Y-
boring.
Well, I mean, are you doing like frame by frame, like hand-drawn animation and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, even I would hate that. Like that's not that doesn't sound like fun. This to me is animation without all that hand drawing like nonsense. This is like just move shapes, put a
Right.
keyframe here, put a keyframe here, or you're done. And then like
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, done.
you're done. There's this guy who used to do Blender tutorials, and they would be really really fast, and he had like a I don't know, like a New York style accent or something, and he would always be like, "You do this, you're done." I loved it. And then you're done.
Just forget about it.
Let's see.
Whose chair is this?
Oh my
On my chin on my
god.
problem.
Dude, that's old internet right there. Holy.
Who's this guy think he is?
Oh my god, that's such old
Mr.
internet.
Balloon Hands?
Whoa, you remember so much. Have you seen it recently?
No.
Was like drinking out of my
It just
cup
lives
or
in my
something?
brain. I
Like,
don't know.
what did he say? Something like drinking out of a cup. Who's drinking out of my cup?
Yeah, it's drinking out of cups. That's the name of the video.
Drinking out of cups.
Out of cups.
You dumb. You done.
You done 4563. Yeah, right.
Oh my god. You're right. You done.
No way.
No way.
Lighthouses rule.
Dude, yeah. Oh my god, you remember so much.
It's so
Get
stupid.
real.
Get real. No fucking way.
Oh my god. That's killing me. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something about Satchel being revealed. It feels like he might be too big. Maybe I'll do something with the camera. Let's see.
Excuse me. Sorry. You could do the like you could pan up and then do that like sound effect that everybody uses in their sci-fi movies.
The
The like
paw. That might be too much. That might be too much. I like kind of leaving like the bottom half of the screen just like with nothing really worth looking at, because I always think about posting it to like socials, and always the bottom half is just like text and like things like that.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like it's moving too much. Jaden, you still here, man? You hanging in? Jaden was here from the start. He's a real one. Jaden's gone. The stream's over. This is the last stream I'll ever do if Jaden leaves.
It's like that. Is what?
Jaden's not answering.
Yeah, man. Jaden might be gone.
Oh, no. Rip. All right. So, I'll bring this building up. Scale this down. Like here, they're just silhouetted. Like they almost don't matter. They just need to look decent. I think he's a little bit too big. Okay.
I might have to sneeze.
All right, just mute yourself.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Okay.
That was a false alarm.
Damn, I kind of want him to be like just ginormous. It's like kind of intimidating. He's like all up in his grill. Damn, imagine that. That he's like, nah, it's kind of silly. I think we're gonna go with this. Is he too big? Oh, you know what? You know what I'll do is I'm gonna scale this down. I'm gonna scale this down a little bit. I might do more of like a. Ooh, okay. Last minute change with the with the 30 minutes I have left. I'm gonna change the whole everything last minute. Kind of. Okay, let's see. There's this one shot where it looks like you're looking down the street of a city. Well, I don't know if I want to do that because I have to make a whole damn city street. All right. God, I'm so tempted. Let me think about that. Let me think if I have enough assets and like things to work with to make it happen.
The street thing?
Yeah, like I'm thinking if I can do a street quickly, like because there's one shot where it's kind of like a street view, and you're looking at like the camera's like on the ground, and it's like looking up at like these buildings, and you see this character kind of walk into the street like from behind a building.
Gotcha.
So tempted to just like do that. Damn it.
Draw wasteful art. says, "Hey man, I just got discharged from the hospital. Now chilling at home. I hope you're all
Dude,
right."
yeah, whoa. Sounds like a good thing because you're like hell exclamation marks. So yeah, yeah. Oh man, I'm glad you're chilling, and I'm glad you're catching the stream. That's what's up. I actually like this more. This is cool. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just making some stuff. I'm making the next kind of render in this Evangelion series. I got my cell. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but awesome. No fever. Yeah, let's go.
Dengue fever. What?
Myself.
I got myself dengue
That sounds
fever.
like a freaking These Nuts joke or something. No offense.
No, dengue
Sounds like if
fever
I
is a real thing.
okay, sounds like it'd be like dengue these nuts. I'm like, oh no, I said it. It is a real
Dude,
thing.
that sounds
Okay,
horrible.
dang, I'm
That's like
sorry.
really serious, right?
Are you serious? Is like a super serious thing?
I think it's like a mosquito thing.
What? I'm looking it up.
Dengue
Whoa,
breakbone fever? What?
mosquito. Yeah, that sounds like that would stink. Ooh, it's like an infection. Dang, dude.
Yikes.
I'm glad you're back and good. Mosquitoes are probably the
Yeah.
worst insect on the entire planet.
Mosquitoes and ticks, man. Ugh.
Yeah, dang. I'm
Hate
sorry about
ticks.
that. I didn't mean to make light of your fever, but it's just being cautious. That's. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're chilling at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's there. Actually, that looks cool. I think I like that more. Ooh, yeah, I like that. You can't like. I think I have too many degenerate friends that like I just can't trust if they're like, "Yo, I had a D's fever." And you're like, "What? D's
He's
what?"
what?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
had sigma fever, dude. It was gnarly. And like, I don't know what does that mean? What do you mean? Like, I feel like you could easily get somebody with that. I had Sugundi's fever, dude. It was gnarly. Yeah. Oh god.
Lick
Stop
my
it.
fever.
Ligma fever, dude. It was bad.
Jaden's back. If you talk about the worst thing on earth, then you have another thing coming. The flies.
Ooh, flies are flies bad? Are flies worse than
They're
mosquitoes?
just annoying.
Yeah, and like
They don't really,
they don't
I
do
don't think they
nothing to
really
you.
carry many diseases.
Oh, like because of poop and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. They might be kind of nasty, but
I thought I thought mosquitoes were worse because don't they like
I think they
mix with your
are.
blood and
Yeah,
stuff?
they bite you. I don't know if flies
And they
bite.
can give you stuff. Like if they bite, I think if they have like infected blood
They
in
can
them
give
from
you
somebody else.
fucking dengue fever.
Hell yeah, dang dude, dang dude. I got dang dude fever.
Jeez.
I had
Poor
dang.
fucking jaw.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joel. I'm glad you're good, dude. Like it's like we kind of have to make jokes about these things because that's so awful, and you're actually good now, so it's something we can all laugh about. Remember that time Joel got dengue? That was crazy. That was funny. No.
This is just such a great tight five that you're working on.
It's a tight one.
Flies are
I
annoying because they
really
fly
like
in
this
people's
part.
faces all day. I hear you, Jaden. I had one in my room a couple nights ago when it just kept landing on my face when I was trying to sleep. I
Oh
fucking
my
hate that.
god. I would lose my mind. I was just walking my dog and I literally think I inhaled a fly. Like I felt like something flying around my face, and then I just like took a deep breath, and I felt it like in the back of my throat.
Oh
So
god.
I think it was like one of those little gnat flies, kind of.
Ugh.
Like I actually feel like
My dad actually like swallowed a bee that way. one time.
That's such a dad thing to
And
do.
on his throne, he sounded like
Oh!
Kermit the Frog.
Oh my god, that's such a dad. I'm not even like, I'm not even bothered by it. I'm like, Dad, what? I swallowed a bee. Like, all right, Dad. That's such a dad thing to do.
Absolutely.
Dads are so clumsy, dude. Is your dad clumsy? Would you say he's
Yeah.
clumsy? Okay. He's a klutz.
I've been like doing the dad sit and stand recently, and I don't know how to feel about that.
The
Like,
dad
not
sit.
ironically, yeah, like the, you know, like, you sit down, you're like, and then when I get up, sometimes I'm like, "Ugh."
Yes. You like put your hands on your back when you're standing, like
Yeah.
arms crossed. Do you walk into a room and like put your hands on your hips? It's very much
No.
a. What do we got here? Just dad jokes.
Oh God.
All right, I think these buildings I'm gonna put like this.
Can I tell you another dad story?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were on a walk the other day, and we went to the our apartment office,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like bags of chips and stuff in the office sometimes that we grab.
Mm-hmm.
So he grabbed three of them, and he had two in one hand and one in the other, and was like
Damn.
holding the other one out to me. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Can you carry this?" I was like, "No."
Did he want to grab more?
No, he just
Oh.
couldn't. He just thought he couldn't carry three in one hand.
Oh my god.
I was like, just carry three in one hand. What's wrong with
Yeah.
you? He's like, no, I don't want to look like a dork.
Oh my god. That's a fistful of friggin' bag. Like that's a lot of chips.
They were like mini,
Oh
those like
yeah,
mini
like
bags,
party
you
bags.
know? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, having like if I ever go to the vending machine and I have like I get 2 bags of chips, I feel like such a fat ass. I'm like people can hear this, they know. They're looking at me, they're judging. The guy got 2 snacks. Jeez, relax. Like calm down. They're not going anywhere. Like I just feel like I hear commentary like that.
Hmm.
Like anytime I get more than 1 snack at the vending machine, it feels like I'm just getting judged for it.
Hey yo, Rhythmic Avian is in the
Oh,
chat.
it's
Hello.
Corey. Have you ever met Corey?
Corey.
He's like a buddy of mine from like back. He's the ultimate real one. He's from back in the day. You
Like college?
like middle school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, what's up,
No,
man?
I don't think
Aw,
so.
this is so cool. Corey's such a good guy. Corey's what up?
20 years.
I made a joke with Corey about because we watch other live streamers and stuff, and we were like people who are like chronically addicted to like referencing like being acknowledging chat in every situation. So
Hmm.
like chat, what is this? Like what am I looking at right here, chat? Like they just whatever. They're like finding they're like looking at something weird on like on the internet, like, yo, chat, you seeing this? What is this, chat? And
Hmm.
we were like you have like somebody who's just on the internet so much and on the stream like a streamer so much that real life things happening with them like they're like not on the computer, they're just sitting in like on the couch watching TV with their like significant other, and their significant other's like, I feel like we don't talk. They're like, and he's like, chat, is this real? Chat, like, bruh, just like, oh, okay, just kind of this awkward, and it's like, yo, chat, and then let's say it's like his girlfriend, and she's like, I'm gonna leave, like, I'm breaking up with you. He's like, yo, chat, is this real right now? Yo, chat is, yo, chat, chat, is this real right now, chat? Chat, where's chat? Where are you, chat? And it's like, no,
Jennifer dumped me.
there's no chat. There's no chat. You're just alone. And it's like, oh, chat, is this real? Chat? Yeah. It's kind of like a pretty dystopian joke. It's a pretty
Yo,
dystopian
that
joke.
shit got real dark.
It's a pretty dystopian joke. All right, so these buildings need to get lit up. Little
Jaden
chat, is this
says,
real? Sorry.
Jaden says, I would love to use Blender so I can make a 3D version of my character, and he Scream like Homer Simpson.
Oh, go to your character. Is your character a stormtrooper? That is very possible. That's the beautiful thing about Blender. It's all possible. I did something on YouTube. I can't see chat anymore. Oh, now I can see it. It's in the other tab. Chat,
Um,
don't leave me. The
do
void.
you the how do you do would you have to like
I would love to.
can you put voice over or like
Uh,
music and stuff in Blender as well?
you can. It's a bit tedious. As far as I know, it's pretty tedious. So I would just like animate that or like kind of do like a simplified version of it and then like edit it in like some kind of editing software. That's what I would do.
Mhm.
But I mean, it is possible.
Jaden says my character is a transformer. This is my character profile picture.
Oh,
Oh, for your YouTube. I can't see it. It's
it's
so
so
small.
tiny. Yeah, I'll check
It'd
it
be
out
nice if you could like
after.
hover over
I
and it would
know.
make it
That
bigger or
feels like
something.
that should be a thing that you can do.
Yeah.
Yo, chat. What is going on, chat? Oh no, chat.
You're gonna start unironically doing that.
I know. I feel like that's like a syndrome. You know what I mean? Like how you have like imposter syndrome, or you have like whatever things that kind of develop from being chronically online. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be like a whatever. Yo, chat, is this real syndrome or something?
So
uh,
specific.
go to a doctor. He's like, oh my word, he has a yo chat, is this real syndrome? Yo chat, is this real right now? Just like mumbling to himself. It's
He
great.
lost all his teeth.
Yo chat, you real right now? Whoa. Just drinking Red Bull all day long. Yo chat, yeah. Whoa, chat sound like Bam Margera. Yo, April.
Wow, I haven't thought about that in a long time.
April's feel. We're gonna prank feel.
So many pranks.
Gonna prank feel.
Dude, I remember one episode where somebody else pranked Bam, I think, by putting thumbtacks on his floor outside his door.
Oh, I
And
remember
he
that.
came out and walked all over them. I'm like, this is the last episode of this that I'm watching.
Damn, it's too much for you, huh?
It's like that. I would like kill everybody in that house if they did that to me.
That's pretty gnarly. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got me, dude. Yeah. I can't do it
you gotta
anymore.
stop.
I'm losing it. Nah. Yo, chat. Yay. I
This is my nightmare.
feel like I'm good. Like I just keep.
Cybermoth says, "Hey, hello, Cybermoth.
Yo, look at you, professional streamer. You can read the name. I would have struggled with that
I
one.
grew up in the early 2000s with Leet Speak. I know what I'm
Dear
talking
God,
about."
she's got yo chat. Is this real syndrome?
Yep.
But I feel like that would be a funny skit. Like, I think the kids would relate to that one. The kiddos,
The Utes.
the youths, the yeets. Um. Okay, so I think. All right, pretty happy with that. Kind of want. The feels okay here. This is why it feels weird. Because this thing is.
Streamers always mess up my artist name, so yay, I got it right.
I'm so
Yo,
glad you're here.
Cybermoth,
Cybermoth.
you're.
Cybermoth is actually
I'm
kind of
here
a
for
sick name.
you, Cybermoth.
Here for
Huh?
Cybermoth is actually kind of a sick name.
That is a sick name. I was just thinking that. I fucking love moths. I want to live in the
Yes.
woods and hatch moths. Is that weird?
Hatch? What does that mean? Like you have little
Like,
cocoons and stuff?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm imagining you wearing a trench coat and you open, there's cocoons hanging inside both trench coat sides. And
Why?
then they just
What's with the trench coat?
well, because you know how like dudes have like like they open their little trench coat and they have like stuff
Yeah.
hanging in there. It would be a
Yeah,
bunch of
like they're.
moths, like moth cocoons inside, and you're like their
Uh-huh.
mother. You're like holding them close, and they're like, "Oh, your body heat."
I don't want that.
I imagine that's how I imagine the woodland version of you inside of a forest with
I
cocoon mother. Moth mother.
Moth mom.
Moth mom. Cyber moth.
Moth mom.
Moth mom. But cyber moth
Blender
actually is sick.
Bender. Mothra origin story.
Yo, and then turns into wings. They lift you up,
Yeah.
and then they lift you up in a weird way where like it looks like your trench coat is wings, kind of like in a silhouette form.
Oh
I think
yeah.
we're developing characters right now. We gotta write this down. This is a million
Yeah.
dollar idea.
My label name is Cyber Motherboard. Oh, I came up with it after my artist name, but it's kind of funny thinking moth is short for motherboard. Oh, that is? Yeah.
Oh my god, it actually is. I've never thought of it like that. I like the cyber moth thing because like moths are attracted to light, and in a lot of like neon like
Oh
cyberpunk
yeah.
cities, there's like it's dark with a bunch of lights everywhere. That's how I
Hmm.
thought of it as, which is kind of still cool as hell. Cyber moth, cyber motherboard. Hmm. How come people don't call their moms moth instead of mother? Because it still applies if you think about it, right? Like, how come moth never took off? Am I coming up with something here, or am I
No,
not? Okay.
I'll put it in the trash.
Just it's overflowing with crinkled ideas and paper. I feel like there's something there. Like instead of like mother, it's like moth.
Mava.
It's like something Batman would do. Moth. I lost my foth and moth. Somebody killed them.
Not a winner,
All
chief.
right, Corey, get out of here, dude. Why are you trolling me? You're gonna make me quit streaming forever. Moth,
Yo,
foth,
speaking of mother. All right, before let me
and
just
then
interrupt you
goth.
because I know
There's something in that soup. I'm just kidding.
I know you were really going somewhere with
Yeah,
that.
I'm silent. I'm thinking. I'm cooking. I'm thinking of something.
Let him cook.
All right, guys. Moth. All right, no ban. Ban anyone who says moth. No, I'm kidding.
I can't do this shit. I'm not a
No,
moderator.
no, no. You good? You good?
Um,
All right, I think
I'm
we can go with
contributing
this.
to chat engagement. Sue me. Speaking of mothers,
Mm.
Mother's Day is coming up, you
Mother.
guys.
Oh, is
Be
it?
nice to your moms. Yeah.
When is Mother's Day?
Let me just check a roo.
Is it February or something? I thought it was February.
No, fool, it's May.
I thought Mother's Day was February.
So why you've forgotten Mother's Day the past
12 years.
20 years of your life.
Mother.
It's May 12th, you guys. Sunday, May 12th.
I chose moth because I was seeing a lot of them during this time, and I got excited to see them, even though I'm terrified of them. Cyber because I use a lot of cyberware in my music. Dang, what kind of music do you make?
Moths are kind of creepy. I get it.
I'm gonna look up cyber motherboard later. I'm super interested in. Is it? I'm guessing it's electronic music.
Cyberware sound.
Yeah, that sounds kind of sick.
Yeah.
I
That sounds familiar. Like I feel like
cyberware.
yeah.
I only know about it in reference to like cyberpunk. I think cyberware is like. Have you ever played that game?
Cyberpunk
2077.
20s. No.
Huh.
No.
Do you think you'd like it, or it's not like your vibe?
It's not really my vibe. I'm not like. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't like sci-fi.
I think cyberpunk has been kind of
Cringe.
overdone.
Oh, like too many cyberpunk things exist.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So it's just not like. I think I really liked it when I first learned about it.
The
But
game,
now I'm learning about like. No, just like the aesthetic.
the genre.
Yeah.
Mm.
But now
And
I'm
now
learning
it's
about like
everywhere.
different punks.
Mm-hmm.
Different aesthetic
Steampunks.
punks.
Yeah.
Steampunk's another one that I'm like kind of like.
I'm
All
over
right.
steampunk. I've been over steampunk since I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
since like Astro Boy or whatever, or Steampunk Boy or whatever. I think steampunk just gets put into a lot of things because it's like, what steampunk consists of, like pipes and like steam, and like we have these things in real life, so people can really easily make those props in real life. So it's
Hmm.
like, I feel, you know how
And it's
like,
also based on like a time period that we've already had. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. So it's a lot easier to like, oh, steampunk, like you have a whistle, a train whistle or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, steampunk to me is
I
kind of lame.
am interested in solar punk right now because that is
Ooh, that's a good
actually
one.
what the game I'm working on is.
Oh yeah,
That's like the aesthetic for that. So um,
that's
I
actually
like had to research
sick.
that a lot, and I'm like,
What do you
whoa,
think? You like
this
it?
is super rad. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I'm like, I would live in that future. Hell yeah.
Mm, it's like a utopia, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's like
like a mix
green,
of
green energy, like all this kind of stuff.
and like
That's
it kind of
awesome.
has like an Art Nouveau uh vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah, solar punk
Yeah.
looks really cool. It's like cyberpunk, but like it's like the opposite because it's bright. It's like
Yeah.
the sun is out.
Mother, I hardly know her. Sorry.
Oh, rhythmic. You devil. Dude, quit taking my thunder. All right, I got something. I'm cooking. Moth. Goth. Sloth. Slotherboard.
I went to a butterfly park as a kid. I'm from Japan and I got attacked. Ah, so I've been afraid of moths and butterflies ever since. Oh no, that sounds a little overwhelming.
Planet Hoth. Yeah. Hoth.
I am sorry about that experience, Cyber.
Yeah, what the heck? Butterflies
I
attacking?
didn't know that. I
That's
think I'm guessing like just like
kind
a
of
bunch of them were like kind of
Oh
flying
man.
at you and landing on you.
It sounds like it would be nice. Like it sound like you can kind of imagine it like, oh, butterflies are like swarming me, but if it's like they're attacking you, that's
Well,
like
yeah.
that's not, yeah, they're like
It
they
sounds
won't.
like a Disney princess thing, but also like
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
there's a lot of them
Yeah.
that can be a little
Yeah,
intense.
yeah, I feel like if you don't want that, it's probably not, doesn't feel
That
great.
SpongeBob episode with the butterfly close up. I remember that one.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wormy, right? Wasn't it
Yeah.
Wormy? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Is that the
god.
one where they shrink everybody? No. No?
Oh, I don't remember. All I remember from
I can't remember.
SpongeBob, and this probably isn't even SpongeBob, is haircuts, surgery.
It's nuts. You produce electronic music. Nice. Many subgenres. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
awesome. Um, Try to post a link to your stuff. I'd love to listen.
Yo, do you have a
Or you can
SoundCloud?
just DM me on Instagram. That's fine too.
The park is like a giant terrarium with thousands of butterflies. Ah, I went to one of
Well, that
those.
actually sounds kind of cool.
I went to one of those at the natural the Smithsonian in
Hmm.
DC. And it is kind of like it's hot in there, but it is also kind of like nerve-wracking because I'm just afraid that I'm gonna step on one.
Oh,
And they're gonna
yeah.
like find me or
Mm.
something,
They hear a
throw me in
crunch.
jail. Oh God.
You stepped on the queen. They're extinct.
Why
Oh.
is it here?
It fell out. We put a little safety cone around it. You didn't see it? No.
We'll see a tiny safety cone.
A
You
little
crushed
like
the safety cone too.
we put a bunch of little what is it, police tape around it. You didn't see it?
Bandcamp and a few songs on SoundCloud. Nice.
If
Not
I
really
type in
use SoundCloud. That's all right.
oh wait, sorry. If I type so if I
Bandcamp's nice though.
yeah, if I type in Cybermoth,
Or Cyber Motherboard. Is it Cyber Motherboard? Cyber on your on like Bandcamp and stuff?
it's the label, I think. Board Bandcamp. Doing it, looking it up. Oh, there's.
Cybermoth. Okay. It's just Cybermoth.
Okay. I'm like not putting in the lead speak, so it's like. See if I can copy this name.
Delete speak. You got a P, you got a S, you got a Y, you got a B, you got a 3.
Oh, PSY.
PSY B3
Mm-hmm.
R
Mm-hmm.
MOTH.
I did that. I put that into Bandcamp. I'm getting Psy, like Psy X. Am I not looking at the
I
right
don't think you're doing it right. You dang fool.
fool? You
You fool.
you fool! Let's try again.
Uploaded a new Hardwave track today, Cyber says. Nice.
Oh, I found. Wait. Oh, Cyber Fairy. Can I play it, or am I gonna get immediately arrested and banned? And
Well, you've got the artist in the chat right now, so.
Can I play Cyber Baby? Cyber Fairy.
Baby.
Cyber Fairy. Kind of loud. Let me turn it down. Dang, this is my vibe. I like this. This is kind of cool. I really like this.
All right, wait, pause it.
I did.
Okay, that's one. Cyber's saying that their songs are YouTube ID claimed. So
Is that good or bad?
it means that the stream might be like muted if not in playback or something. So
well, YOLO, last stream, y'all. So
just put the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because that sounded really cool.
Do it or they do it?
Cyber, why?
Yeah, why don't you throw your
think.
little...
I don't know if you have any like permission things or anything. If somebody will get
try it,
timed out,
and then if you do, I'll just untime you.
Yeah, Cyber, feel free to put the link in the chat.
From what I've heard so far, I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's totally a vibe. Okay, I think this is gonna be good for what I'm trying to get at. The buildings are doing their thing, and I just need to put a light in front of this guy. That's pretty much it.
Nice.
And then I'll be in a good spot. Finch, would you play Helldivers with me?
No.
All
right.
Do you know of that game?
Company? I do
It's,
know of that game.
I'm on the PS5. I don't know if it's on there.
Ow.
Yeah, I know, dude. Go to hell, right?
Get you some PC games.
I know.
Like a real gamer.
Oh, loud. That came really late. Oh, UK garbage.
It won't get muted, but it might get
claimed
possibly. Okay.
But like I said, I will whitelist this live if it shows in my audio. Oh, okay. If it shows my audio,
I guess you can keep playing if you want.
They'll make it cool. Garage, not garbage. My bad. See, this is my I don't read chat. Can't read. It's gotta be spaced out.
I got you.
I just heard of garbage because I feel like that's also a genre somehow. Or like Gabber.
Garage band.
There's garage band. There's also, I think there's a actual like rock band like called Garbage.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see. I need to make this thing bigger. Radius. Here we go. There we go.
Future Garage.
Dang. I guess I've never actually listened to Garage because that sounded dope.
So UK Garage is the genre that song?
Future Garage. Oh shit. That sounds sick already.
UK as in like
United Kingdom?
Yeah. Is that what that stands for? Or?
I think that's what it means. It's like I think of like drum and bass and like jungle and all that stuff.
Yes, okay. Nice.
That's really cool. I do like it a lot. I'm gonna listen to it. Is it on Spotify? That's kind of where I listen to most of my music. I'll just check it out on Bandcamp regardless.
That's where I used to get like all of my music for a while.
Bandcamp?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
It's nice because like it's not you can like the artist still has like control of what they charge for their music
Oh, on
instead of like
Spotify?
Spotify where you get like
Mm.
10 cents a year.
Well, actually, like, no, I mean, definitely Spotify stinks for that reason, and like, it totally fucks over artists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm curious. I'm actually curious what your experience with Bandcamp is, because didn't they get bought out by like Epic or something? So has anything changed, or are they better? Are they the same? I don't know if you like noticed any
Are you talking to
difference.
me or Cyber?
Cyber.
Okay.
I'm just curious if what their experience has been like since then. I think they got bought by Epic. I thought I heard that. I could be wrong. Or maybe they,
Epic?
yeah, Epic. They
Like the
bought,
game?
yeah, they bought like Sketchfab and like all these other weird things. And I thought they bought Bandcamp, but maybe they, or were gonna. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know if anything changed. Because I thought that they were gonna buy. I thought they bought Bandcamp and were gonna make like a bunch of music like available to use, like if you wanted to make a game or something like that. I thought that was their
Oh.
plan,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure. What do you think? What do you think about the lighting on this guy? Do you think it looks good?
Ooh, that's pretty neat.
Might go a little bit more blue. And this thing, I might make it emissive. Yeah. The lowest of all platforms, 4 million streams on Spotify. Paid 11K last year. Apple Music. Damn, in a year,
Wow.
11K. That's like nothing. Apple Music pays
It was
24
bought
for
out.
4 million. Okay, I guess is Bandcamp the best place for you to make like money for people buying your stuff? Like if I was gonna buy some music, would Bandcamp be the best place? Because I feel like let's say I have an artist I support. Let's say I want to like listen to your music on Spotify, but I don't want to screw you. Should I like? Would it be acceptable to buy it on there and then like listen to it on Spotify? Because I can't get my music from Bandcamp. I guess if there's an app.
Cyber says I would say so. You can just well, I mean,
Because I like the convenience of listening to it on Spotify, but I do still want
yeah.
to like support the artist. There's a,
I what I used to do was when I still used iTunes, um, I would just you can just download the music album from Bandcamp and it'll go right to your iTunes.
oh, you know what? I think that actually does work on Spotify because I've had songs downloaded on my like phone and they would show up in Spotify. It would be like an offline kind of thing.
Mm. Yeah, you can have your iTunes library like transferred to your Spotify, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
And that way, yeah, if you are offline, it'll
Hmm.
play.
Who how do you do your album art right now, Cyber? Because it looked pretty trippy. Just curious if you're doing it or if you're getting an artist to do it. It looks really interesting. It's like kind of vapor wavy. Okay. So listening on Spotify is still a good thing. Gets more people, puts more people on you. Damn, this is sick. I don't know how I feel about the uplighting though. Like in the buildings. Delete that.
I'm gonna put this link in the chat. That's Cybermoth's Bandcamp, if anybody's interested. Cyber says I use your tutorials when I was learning Blender.
Oh,
That's why I'm so.
cool. Oh, that's really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, if you ever need like help or have any questions, feel free to just reach out, DM me or anything like that. Um, I'm good for it. Love helping people out, especially like I work with a lot of I used I used to and I kind of still do from time to time a lot of album artwork. That's like mostly what I did before I got really into like in Blender. So I totally know the hustle and like the importance of having good album art and then also like visuals and all these other kind of things. So yeah, fully that's so cool that you're doing it yourself. If you ever need like help or ideas or just whatever, want to just like send me something and I don't know, whatever, like I'm here for you. Okay. Something about this building is not working. Looks kind of gigantic. You ever like work and space out and then like feel like you're making progress but don't actually like know what you did or what if what you're doing is actually helping?
Dude, sometimes I fully just space out and stare at the wall,
That's called
and
meditation.
I don't know how much time has
Oh
passed.
my god. Is that an okay thing to for it to happen? Like, does that calm you
No.
down? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's like some kind of like things get kind of stressful, so you just like need to do that to like
I
relax.
think it's just like ADD and I get uh frozen sometimes. I get like overwhelmed
Frozen.
by like
Mm,
thinking about what I
like
have to
a
do and I
bunch of
just
shit like distracting you.
yeah.
Mm. Okay, I think that looks good. I might have the Ava be a little bit more in front, or at least start in the front, like that.
Sorry.
Hmm. I don't know what to do with this Ava.
The big one or
The one in the
the
foreground, because I
foreground or the
don't want him to
background?
covering up the like the main bad guy there too much.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want it to be like artfully revealed, but I also don't want it to feel like maybe the camera needs to be adjusted.
Why don't you show him at the beginning and then pan him over and show the
I'm
big
kind of
boy?
doing I'm kind of doing it like this, so it's kind of like this reveal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not sure like where to end it. Should I end it like here, or should there be time to like show more of him? You know?
I think you should make the reveal of the background boy more uh oomphy. I don't
Yeah,
know
like
how to
more
use words.
dramatic or something.
Yeah.
But like how? I
That.
guess because right now it just kind of pans like that, and I thought I could make
I
it.
think I think maybe you need to start have it start with him being fully
Like in the shot or out of the
hidden
fully hidden like this kind
out of
of.
the shot.
Ooh. like that. Oh, I see what you mean. Fully out of the shot, like no, the camera's not.
Yeah,
I kind of like the idea
yeah.
of like.
He's not visible.
I kind of like the idea of like he's hidden kind of, but then like as the camera moves out of the way of the Ava, he gets revealed.
Yeah.
So kind of like this, but the Ava moves out of the way. So let me see how that.
Yeah.
Let me see how that looks.
Black Lotus 432. Hello. Who are you making this for?
For myself, just for Instagram, kind of like trying to. I guess it's kind of a multi-part answer. So for myself, at the core, for like a friend of mine who made the background character and who I kind of roped into a collaboration of sorts. And then, so that's secondly. And then thirdly is for social media. Just like doing a. I did one already that shows just the Ava, and now the second one is kind of like showing both of them. Okay. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I have to lower this guy a bit. Like that. Mm-hmm. Getting close. And then this guy, I'll move over. So I might have to make him smaller.
How long did it take you to learn Blender? Black Lotus would like to know.
I think to learn Blender, probably like to get to the point where I'm at, probably like 5 or 4 years. Um, yeah, I tinkered. I come from like digital painting, so like Photoshop and stuff like that, and I tinkered with like Cinema 4D and all these other like 3D programs here and there, Keyshot, but I never really learned 3D and really understood it all the way. And then I think like a couple of years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, I started just I think Blender 2.8 came out and it became a lot more accessible. So I started like modeling things, just like really basic things like blocky things and applying textures to them. Just kind of playing around. You think it can be possible to. God, the freaking like heart thing covers up the chat. I can barely read it.
Possible to do it in 6 months.
To do what? To learn?
To learn Blender, I'm guessing?
I mean, yeah, you can learn up to a certain amount. Like, you can learn Blender in a day, but you only learn like a little. Like, it's like a. It depends on what you're trying to do with it, like what you want to use it for. So what you want to use it for, like what your ultimate goal to do with Blender, that is like a fluctuating amount, and 6 months to do whatever that is could be a lot of time or not a lot of time. And it depends like how much you want to understand Blender beyond what you're trying to achieve. Like if you want to learn like all the ins and outs of it, or are you just trying to learn enough to do what you're trying to do? Because I think it changes. Ready Player One related? No, but I tried to watch that movie like a while ago and couldn't finish it. Actually, did I? I think no. I was trying to watch Alita Battle Angel and I couldn't finish it. I want to see a Ready Player One. That actually looks cool. I heard a lot of pretty good things about it, and I think it has like an Akira reference in it, which is pretty dope. You can hop off.
No.
Oh.
I was just thinking about Ready Player One. I read the book, and then I watched the movie, and it was okay.
Was it good? Like it looked like a lot was happening, like a lot.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. It just like they
Was it
changed
just
the.
like too much? Like was it just too much going on?
sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a lot of whoa, just like fast CGI things.
Oh god, yeah. Just like overload. Damn, that's a
book
bummer.
book is better in some ways. Yeah, I agree.
That's a bummer. I'm just gonna duplicate this building because I don't know what else to put back there. What do we think about that? Is that a little bit better? A little bit more of a reveal.
Yeah.
He's kind of standing there. Maybe I'll give him like a bit of a pose. I'm not. I don't hate that.
Is
So
he turning?
the main foreground character is turning a little bit. It's all kind of moving in a weird way. Like the buildings are
It's kind
moving,
of okay.
disorienting.
It's a little distracting. It doesn't
Mm.
look very
It's a,
organic, I guess.
it's okay. That's not. I'm not trying to like defend if I'm doing like a bad decision, but um, the the way that I've been animating these has been kind of like this vertigo weird kind of way.
Okay.
So I'm personally okay with it.
Mhm.
I'm just
Your Akira videos were the first I saw of your content. Cyber says there is a
oh
book.
awesome.
Yeah, I recommend it.
I've been trying to be a good like sci-fi nerd by like reading all the sci-fi books, the classic stuff, but man, I
Mm-hmm.
just books, man.
Reading is hard.
Reading is hard. As been exemplified by my reading chat skills. Reading hard. Reading hard.
Man, especially if you have ADD, it's just like I like read the same sentence like 12
Yeah, like I
times
don't know
and
if I
I'm
have
tired.
ADD, but I definitely do that. I'm like, am I reading that right? Like, is it even important for me to read that? You know how like when you play a video game for the first time, like an open world game, and you kind of hoard
Mhm.
every item, and it's like you don't really need to hoard those
Yes.
items because they're worthless,
Yes.
and you
I do
just
that constantly.
yeah, and like so when I'm reading a book, I'm like, should I remember that? Like, should I remember this, or is this just like a background side thing that's being referenced? Like, is this just world building? I get into that mode, and then that distracts me.
Mm. Dude, I finished um Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and like both Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild like
Hmm.
with like a hundred like stacks of hundreds of items.
Damn.
This is so stupid.
So like
I'm
almost a
like, I'm
thousand.
gonna need it, and then I fucking finished the game, and I never used it.
What like if you play again, would you be able to not collect all those things since you now know? Do you think?
No, because I've restarted that game several times, and I do the same thing every time. It's just
Interesting.
like a weird like
Like
OCD thing.
is it like prepper? Like I need to make sure I have this in case I need it, like kind of thing.
Yeah, and I don't like to. I like to be prepared, and
Mm,
I don't like to have to like go out of my way of like what I'm doing to go get more stuff.
mm. And has that technique like made the game like has it made it a little bit easier for you when you're like playing the game? You're like, oh yeah, like this guy wants this thing. I literally have that right now. Like,
Yeah,
has it been like that?
all the time. But then
Okay.
also like there's times where I'm like, oh, I could use this item to like defeat this person easier, and I'm like, nah, I'll just fucking brute force it with this
Mm,
fucking
you just
soup
hack and
spoon.
slash. Yeah. Yeah. I can use that chemical that I got from that other guy. Like, I'm just gonna shoot him in the head or whatever.
Right.
I've never played Zelda. I don't know what you can do in that game.
A
Can you shoot
lot.
people with
It's
guns?
great.
Is there guns in that game?
No.
Well, can you like can't you make a
It's
gun?
a Zelda game.
I thought you could make things. You could like make
In the
guns.
set in Tears of the Kingdom, you can like meld things together.
Mm.
So you could like, there's like cannons. So like you could like put a cannon on a stick and
Yeah, that's kind of
make a
cool.
gun. Yeah. Ready Player 2 books. I didn't know there was a second one.
What? Ready Player 2. What?
Hmm. Well,
Sounds like
I thought they
off-brand.
had it all figured out by
I
the
thought they
end of
just the
book
one
one.
vision, yeah. Oh, I guess it's like a yeah, I guess it's like just a new player has joined the game kind of thing. Okay, these buildings are not working for me. What? Oh, okay. Have you been watching any cool anime?
I haven't. I've been rewatching Bob's Burgers for like the 20th time.
Yeah. I don't know what
I'm
it's
not
called.
like,
Like I don't know what it's called to like I appreciate anime and I watch it sometimes, but I don't know what it's called when like you just would rather rewatch like some other show for the 30th time rather than watch
yeah,
anime. I don't know what it is.
or
It's
like
not
a
like
new
it's
show.
yeah, like it's not like it's better than anime. It's just like it's like, "Oh, I finished this anime or I have this whole list of anime I've been getting through." It's like, "Yeah, I watched Schitt's Creek again."
Yeah. I just gotta hear Moira say, David, one more time.
Oh, David.
I don't know how I could be any clearer.
Oh, wow, that's really good. Damn, that's really good. It's kind of creepy.
Mr.
David.
Wise says, Hi, just joined. Which render engine is this?
Hey, what's going on? This is
Welcome,
Eevee.
Wise.
This is Eevee. This is Blender. It's good old Eevee. Something is weird about the way that this guy's moving. He's like locked to the camera. Kind of don't like that.
The last anime I watched was I'm not like a huge anime person. Like I
Mm.
do enjoy anime, but I guess maybe I'm just really picky about
Mm.
the ones
What was
that
the last one you
I
watched
watch.
that you liked?
I watched I kind of watched the entirety of Lupin the Third,
Damn. Was how
which
many
was
seasons is
that
that
was
thing?
like one of my like COVID
Thanks, Mr.
shows.
Wise. Ah, I think watched
There's a
Mob
lot.
Psycho in like a single sitting. That was a good show.
Damn.
Have you ever watched it?
I heard it was good. Mm-mm.
It's really good. It's like just kind of goofy enough to be fun and like not too serious, and it's also like surprisingly like heartfelt, and it like
Mm-hmm.
kind of catches you off guard sometimes. Like, oh shit. Yeah, I think this. I'm the most satisfied with this
I really like retro
retro like anime.
anime. Yeah, I don't know. There's something
Um,
nostalgic about it, even though I
yeah.
didn't like really grow up. I mean, I grew up watching like Cowboy Bebop and
Did you ever
Sailor
watch like
Moon.
Samurai Shampoo?
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah,
it. I haven't
that's
seen the
so
whole
good.
thing. Yeah.
I've never watched Lupin the Third or um, what's the other one? The one that they remade on Netflix with the corgi. With the
Cowboy Bebop.
yep, that one. I never
Yeah.
watched Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy
What?
Bebop. Is it good?
Dude, you would love it.
Is it like detective or is
It's
it
like
like
they're like bounty hunters.
hmm?
It's the great. I mean,
I
I
don't
know
know.
everybody says it, but it's like the
Yeah.
greatest anime ever.
I don't know how I just that one I just never kind of got caught into. I don't know
That
why.
surprises me.
Yeah.
You would absolutely love it. Yeah, you should definitely watch it. Not the not the live action Netflix show though. That's
Not good.
that's not good. Rhythmic is off to bed.
All right, man. Have a good night, fella. Maybe we should play Helldivers sometime soon. I need to level up. I've been slacking, but I've been playing a lot more now.
Have a good sleep, Rhythmic. Excuse
Rhythmic is awesome. He's like he tried streaming for a little bit too. Like he's one of those, so he gets it.
Nice. Bye.
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 How much longer do you think you got?
I'm chilling.
You're really chilling?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm coming to an end on this animation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to like overwork it. And also, I need to change what this guy's doing. Okay. I kind of do, I don't know, do I want him to stay like that? No. Okay. So now I'm gonna animate this guy. This is fun. This is like action figure stuff. This is just like, hey, select, make him go like that. Like, whoa. Yay, me. April.
You
So,
get into Power Rangers territory.
Power Rangers.
Remember when they would get all big?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Power Rangers, or when they do like the Mighty Morphin thing when they get in the robot.
Yeah, and then like the big robot is like an actual person in a suit, and they would like fight in a city.
I actually never knew how the hell they did that. I never considered that it might be a dude in a suit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Just never like it never hit me like that. I always thought it was just like a weird stop motion thing or like an action figure or something.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't
Fucking got you.
think. Oh, dude, fell for it, idiot.
Got you.
Okay, and I want the head, I think, too.
I hope everyone's having a good night, by the way.
Yeah. Dang, Tristan, you got this. You are carrying the show. Thank you.
My streamer knowledge
brain.
is coming back to me. Yeah.
Moth mom brain turned on.
I haven't streamed
I hope
in.
everyone's having a good time. Robot.
I haven't streamed in like probably over a year.
Really? I have this thought in my head that you're constantly like streaming.
No. No.
I mean, is it because like now you just have a proper job?
No, I quit because it wasn't making me happy anymore.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I was getting too hung up on numbers and
honestly, don't even blame you.
all that shit. So
I feel like I would too. This is why
my
like
mental health was just like, nah, I can't deal with this. So
yeah, I like the idea of streaming.
Yeah.
And like the fantasy of it. It feels like it'd be fun, and you know, getting to chat with people like everyone that's been here tonight. That's awesome. But there's something about like, I don't know, like sometimes you're just kind of not into it. Or like even for this one, I didn't really like, you know, like advertise it and make a whole thing out of it. And I kind of like the idea of just like getting on, and whoever's here will see it, and whoever's not here like won't. I don't know. I kind of like it that way. Yeah, I like the spontaneity of it. It makes it, I don't know, I just like it that way. And I don't know. And I know that's not like good, and people would probably like to be like given ahead of time thing, like, oh damn, because I've totally seen streams like of artists that I like, and I'll join them like, all right guys, calling it a night, all right, see ya, and they like get off immediately. I'm like, no, I missed that. And I'm like mad at them, of course, like, fuck, if they would have just said like earlier, I would have. And like, so I feel that, but I also, on the other end of it, like kind of just going live, and then whoever's here is here, and who's not. I just don't know. It feels like bad. It feels like bad to do.
There's like, always something with streaming. There's always something to feel bad about.
Oh, it's never good enough.
Yep.
I mean, today kind of worked out. You know, like people said that they're subbed, and then they showed up. Like that's not a bad thing. That kind of worked out.
Got some people chatting in the chat. Yo, chat, is this real?
Yo, Chad, is this for real? I'm sorry, sir. It's stage 4. Yo, Chad, is it real? Chad.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to put that there. Okay. Alright. I think we're. God, every time I say in my head, like, I think this is it, it's like more.
I have heard you say that a couple times
I
tonight.
hate myself for saying that so much.
Sometimes you think it's it's the right moment to stop, and then it's not. And that's okay.
I think because this guy's kind of like in an A pose, it just looks so silly. So I gotta like put him into a different pose.
An A pose?
Yeah, which is like your arms are kind of like hovering by your sides.
Hmm. Instead of a T pose, it's.
So I think if I give him like a bit of a pose, it might be a little bit better. What's cool about this rig is like if you look at it, it's not like you just turn like one joint at a time. He's kind of got these like circles around the arm. So if I grab these controllers essentially, and then I just move it with the G button, it like moves his whole arm. So it makes it a lot more like, I don't know, like realistic.
Did you have to rig all that, or did your friend do that?
No, the guy who made this did that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You should put his hand up on one of the buildings and he's like crushing it.
Crush.
He's softly caressing the side.
Petting it. Good building. Yeah. People in there screaming.
It's funny when you do that, like the lights on the left. Flashing. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like re-rendering or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
So that arm is okay. I think this arm I might want to. Let's play it forward a bit. Okay. I think. Ooh, yeah, I'll do this. I'll have him like be kind of like rising up. That'd be sick. Okay, so there. Then kind of like. Oh, hell yeah. That looks cool.
Ooh. I do really like the building in the background, like behind him.
This one?
Yeah, like the blue look to it. Looks good with the red in his silhouette.
Ooh, this is cool. Like his arms are kind of. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this.
Like he's turning.
Yeah. Yeah, like they're both kind of rising up. I feel like there's like, in a weird way, too much movement, but I don't know, man. I'm just like, I've been tweaking everything so much that it feels like it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sky is just throwing me off. So if I do a bit of like that. Then bring that here, I think. Okay, make that vector. I think these buildings are just moving too much. That's alright, whatevs. The more I like try to get it right, the more it's gonna be just endlessly working on it.
I think it looks pretty dope right now.
Sick. Ooh, you know what? I think maybe some of the lighting on the Ava could be worked on. And I think I think this lighting needs to be not parented. So it's moving, which is kind of throwing it off. Ooh, I like it there.
Question.
Mm.
Do you know any After Effects
Yeah.
animation stuff?
Oh, animation and After Effects, like motion graphics and stuff.
Yeah, and like rigging and
Nah, I don't know how to do
okay.
that. Is that what you have to do a little bit?
Well, the last the animation
Mm-hmm.
that I was working on before that I told you about,
Mm-hmm.
it probably would have been easier in After Effects. I
Oh,
don't know.
damn.
So I'm kind of like am thinking that I might want to learn.
What do you? So it's like a 2D thing that has to be animated.
Yeah,
Mm.
like we're working on. You know how you have Steam,
Oh, like the game
the
library
game
thing.
engine? Yeah.
I've never used
Um,
Steam game engine.
or not the engine. Yeah, the library,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
the
exactly.
application. Yeah. Um, they have. I don't know if you've seen like they have like a Steam point shop thing where you
Mm-hmm.
can buy avatars and frames and emotes and stickers and stuff like that.
Cool.
So we've been working on making those things for our games,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've been doing like animating the avatar frames and um, it just some of them those kind of things would just be like smoother in After Effects. I feel like
Mm. How are you animating them now?
Photoshop.
Oh, so like you're doing the frame by frame thing.
Yeah, and then I'm
Interesting.
sending them to somebody else who does the animation like through After Effects, but like it
Mm.
would be nice to also know how to do
Mm.
that stuff
To just do
on
it
my own.
yourself in After Effects.
Yeah.
I would see this is the thing about Blender is like I've I used to use After Effects like for editing and like doing a bit of like motion graphics and stuff, but I've learned and almost like forced myself just through like my love of Blender to like instead use Blender for stuff like that. Like if I have to do some kind of motion graphics thing in After Effects, I sometimes ask myself like, can I do this in Blender? Like I know how to move things and keyframe things in Blender like properly. So like
So you
if
can just do like 2D stuff and
yeah, you can bring in like flat planes of things and like
mm,
move them around in Blender. Kind of like the way I'm doing. Like, oh, I like it here. I'm gonna keyframe like put it here.
right.
Like you can totally do that all in Blender. Like you can actually do like 2D motion graphic type things in Blender, and I think it's not like illegal.
Dude, do you know Worthy Kids?
Worthy Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Is that like a channel, like a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you their link.
Okay.
'Cause he makes like animations in Blender, I believe, but it
Mm.
looks like old claymation
Oh,
or like stop motion. I don't know. It's really interesting.
I've seen people make something kind of like that before in Blender.
Yeah.
think this is pretty close to being good. I just
I'm
want
fading fast, I gotta tell you.
to. I hear you. I hear you on that. Um, okay. Yeah, I think we're like on our last leg with the stream. Also, I think Jaden is long gone. Jaden has abandoned us. All right, I think this is cool. I'm gonna save this. I used to have this teacher in college. Uh, Wait, did you have photography? Did you have to take photography?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
didn't, or you did?
I did.
You did. Did you have Mr. Weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember him saying "save ass"? Like every time he would he would be doing a tutorial. He'd be like, "All right, now you're gonna save ass." And I thought it was like the funniest thing ever.
I don't remember that.
I don't know if I'm misremembering or if he did that like once and we just thought he like did it constant. We just couldn't stop hearing it, and we thought it was so funny.
Do
Save.
you remember him asking me, uh, oh, he was like asking me where I was going. I was like, out for a cigarette? And he was
Mm.
like, you smoke cigarettes? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't look like you smoke cigarettes. And I'm like, what does that mean?
You look healthy.
Yeah.
You're not like all wrinkly for like a high school or for like a college
You're
kid.
not dying.
You're not wrinkly and old looking. Yeah, that's funny. That's almost like a compliment.
I
Almost.
guess, yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, you look really young for like your age or something. Like people say that. Like you don't like you say like, oh, I'm 30. Like you don't look 30. You look like you're 25 or something. Like, oh, thanks. It's like you smoke a cigarette and in between every inhale of a cigarette, you inhale just regular air. It's kind of like drinking water between like drinking like alcohol, so you don't get too drunk. Does that make sense?
No.
All right. I think it's time for the stream to end. I
Yeah,
think it's time. I feel like it's
it
been a
might be time.
solid. It's been a 2 hour stream. Like it was planning to be a 1 hour stream. It's a
Oh,
2 hour
yeah.
stream. So yay!
Eh.
Loxney! Loxney just got in. This is Lock. So this I see. I would be Loxney like in another case, where it's like I join and the
Oh,
stream is ending. Lox, add some lights.
hello.
Add some
Oh, we were
white
talking to you
copyright background
last
music.
night, right?
Yeah, yeah. So he was in the
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Hello.
Lox, what's up, brother? Oh man,
Dude,
we're about to
we're
this is
about to.
this done. Like this
Yeah.
animation is done. But good note on the background music. That was something actually I wondered about earlier. Is like, should I be playing music in the background? I'm not sure, and maybe that'll be something we add next time.
Do you remember when we were streaming on Twitch and I
Let's stick around a little bit for Loxney here. Let's just kind of chat.
yeah, let's just have a little
Little powwow.
lockdown memory
Loxney
lane.
lockdown.
Lockdown. We were streaming on Twitch and I raided you and then you were gonna raid this other guy.
And he went
And
off the
you
line immediately.
and you went to raid him and he immediately shut off his stream.
I actually don't remember that, but I'm
I
glad
have
you
a
do.
clip of it.
Oh
Oh my
my
god. I
god.
clipped it, yeah.
Wow, I gotta see that.
I'll send it to you, yeah.
Dude, some of the streams we had on Twitch were as like exhausting as they were for me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there was just some good classic goofs, like just historical
Oh yeah.
goofs.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
man.
the drawing from memories shit and
Yeah, I'll never forget all of that stuff. That was fun.
The Space Jam
The Space Jam
fanfic.
fanfic, yeah.
Oh
Thanks, man.
my
Thanks,
god.
Loxney. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post this one to socials either like tonight or tomorrow. Like, I kind of want to get this out. Let me actually render it now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Crazy how you
How's
do
your night
everything in.
going,
Yeah,
Loxley?
man. Do everything in Eevee. I'm too impatient to not do it in Eevee. Yeah, how's your
What
night been?
is
How's your
Eevee?
Eevee is the render engine. You see how it looks like in the on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So like you see how I'm like
Like the preview?
yeah, like it looks all like it's got the lighting and shadows and everything like that. And when I play it
Yeah.
back, it plays like almost in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So Eevee is what is rendering this to look the way it does. The other one is Cycles, which is like path tracing, and that's like everything's gonna look hyper realistic. Lighting is really realistic. Everything's really like shader textures. Everything is realistic, and
Mm.
but it doesn't load in real time. So it's like real time rendering versus like for like rendering that is like more traditional, which is like each frame takes like an hour or so to render. Does that make sense?
Damn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eevee's just like real time, so you can
Mm-hmm.
get your results. It's a lot of it is faked. Like the reflections are probably not going to be accurate. Like if I had a mirror in Eevee, it would just kind of look like a video game mirror. Like it would give me like blurriness. It wouldn't give me like an
Mm-hmm.
actual mirror. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like how video games fake a lot of the effects like smoke and like lights and stuff. Video games fake that stuff. Eevee is kind of doing that. So it doesn't
Gotcha.
look as accurate, but it runs really fast. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. So I saved it. Now let's render. Um, I think I want to put it in. Yeah, that's the one. 2. Okay. Do a little wireframe. Save it again. Let's render it. I hope my computer doesn't like crash.
Lox says I use AI to make some concept art for the next shots I want to do. I got 4090 now, so I'm using
Holy
cycles
shit.
always.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing compositing. You're gonna want to do it in cycles. It does like it's like you're gonna get all that data that you need to like grade and stuff.
Daniel Vitsu says, "Hey, can you drop the Blender project? I want to set up."
I can't drop everything. I can drop like the buildings if you want. Like I could probably drop it on my Patreon or something. If you go to my thanks man. If you go to my Patreon, I have like a lot of files from like past projects on there, like Akira and stuff. Um, I can't drop this because the models are not like one of the models is not mine. I'm just using it for like creating this artwork. But if you want to, yeah, I'm not trying to like plug nothing, but the Patreon is where I put all my 3D assets and stuff and scenes and all this kind of stuff.
Hey,
But
this is your channel. Plug away.
yeah, true. I also have just a ton of stuff on Gumroad, like individual 3D assets if you want to get those. But the whole blend scene, the whole everything, that is usually the most. I don't just like give that away as much as a part of me wants to. Uh,
Adelie says you have so much to read your comment.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Finchfish is a friend
Hello.
who's really helped me like get into streaming and like has been a huge help. She used to stream on Twitch like all the time, and she's a concept artist, so she's just here to kind of help and
Just hang out.
facilitate. Yeah, hanging out, catching up. Otherwise, it'd be like probably would have ended an hour ago.
It's better
Sad.
to have a girl read comments for Sims. Wow. Loxley.
Mm-mm. Loxley's trolling. He's a little troll. Um, You're good, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't ban me, please. All right, ban anyone that says moth. We got a whole new
It
crowd in.
says save ass.
Save ass. You're gonna want to save this file as a JPEG.
Adley says, "How long have you been doing this?" Uh,
The Evangelion work.
yeah, I always say it wrong, so
You can.
sorry.
How do you? Are you? Do you want to say like Evangelion?
Yeah,
You can say it that way. I think you can say it either way.
I don't know. I don't want people to be mad at me.
You're good. Let's see how long I've been doing it. Let me see. I started posting it like clips of it on socials. I want to say like a couple months ago, just kind of exploring the idea of doing something with it. But this is the most consistent I've been with it. So probably like a month or a couple months. Probably a couple months.
No, thanks, Adley. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Adley?
Adelie. Adel.
Adelaide?
Adelie. Sounds
Let me know.
Australian.
Let me know if I'm fucking it up.
A tall lie. That's a tall lie. A short lie, tall lie.
At tall lay.
It's Natalie.
Oh, it's Natalie with that. Ah,
Dang.
Natalie, great.
So Adelie, this is why Finch is here. So she's like a professional streamer, and I am just like a schlub.
No,
So she knows how to read people's names right off the
this is
bat.
actually the only stream I've ever done where I've gotten people's names right.
And you've been like 2 for 2.
Two for
Cybermoth.
two.
Cybermoth was like
Two
lead
for
speak,
two.
and then
Yeah.
Adelie. That's you're a pro. Yeah, man, the
Awesome.
Eevee
I'm
looks
glad I
so
got it right.
good. Eevee looks so good. It like there's a noticeable difference between the Ava model and the lower angel that the guy made because it's like all like he got the textures and all the nastiness and like the wrinkliness, and then the Ava's like kind of smooth. So, uh, I'm not trying to point out my mistakes and all, but I just can't help it. But I think,
It's your channel. Point out your mistakes.
guys, I suck. It's your channel, dude. Point it out. Oh, I stink. You know what I'm bad at? I'm really bad at like plugging. So that was done. That's done. That's done rendering. I can't even like if rendering an image. Let's see, one image render. 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Isn't that nuts? This is why I love Eevee. Because I can just sit at my computer, the animation will finish rendering, and then I can keep working. I don't have to like leave. But you have a 4090, dude. I mean, jeez. If you optimize your cycle settings, you can get your cycles to render that fast too. If you ever need help,
Alex wants
let
to
me
know
know.
if it's a fight. Is it a
It's
fight? I only saw part of the
it is it
animation.
is it is kind of it's like so the first one that I put up was just the Ava like rising up a little bit. So it's just the Ava in the city. It's like a triptych almost. The second one is this one where it's like the standoff, and then the third one was originally the only one I was gonna do, and there's this iconic shot of the angel that's like in the background, that character like holding up the Ava by its single head, like kind of like lifting it off the ground but like holding its head, and it's just like this kind of epic shot, and the Ava is essentially losing, but that was originally the plan, but then I got into like telling a story and stuff. Let me see if I can find so here's the new one. Here's how it looks. Here's the rendered. I think looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm like noticing little things as I always would.
Oh, little hearts are showing up on this
Yo, let's
side.
go, little
Yay, thank
hearts.
you.
Thanks.
I'm doing
Aw,
them
thanks,
too.
Adelie. Thank you. Yeah, I think this turned out all right. This was kind of the goal. Like the goal was to have the second angel be kind of revealed, and I think the lighting on the Ava turned out really good. I really like this like really bright little spot right here on the head, on the helmet, and I like the little like light coming on the arm shield thing up here. This is cool. I just want to do justice because the guy who modeled this model like did such a good job and rigged it and everything like that. And I don't want to like squander his model. I think the third one will be really epic.
Hell yeah.
Composite some smoke in there, the sound design and the music with this will be the sick. Yeah, so for the sound stuff, I've just been kind of using default um just default like Instagram drift funk or whatever is like popular. So that's been what I've been using, and it hits, so I'm okay with that. But maybe in the final one when I have all three done, I think that'd be kind of fun if I can find somebody to help me do some like. Why is this constantly like? Oh, it's because it's looping. It keeps resetting. Okay. I think if I could find somebody to help me do some sound design or maybe, yeah, I think that'd be kind of dope. I have all the Akira animations I did. I did like five in total, like five animations in the series, and a couple of those I rendered widescreen, like 4K, I think, and I want to go back and do all of them as a widescreen, but possibly 4K. I think that'd be really cool, and I should probably do this one. Oh, not the Akira slide. Oh, Natalie, I would love to. But I've done like a couple of the other like city shots that you've seen. Um, I don't know if I have. I think I have my Instagram in the description for this video, and you can probably just click on that
You
and go to
do.
my page. Yeah. So if you go to my page, I have a ton of stuff there.
And a link to your Patreon.
Yeah. You can't have a cure of that. I know. I know.
That's true.
That's true. Got to do this. There's two shots I haven't done that I've been kind of like being a little bitch about doing, which is the big explosion of the city, like right in the beginning, and the slide. And the reason, and I mean, it sounds like an excuse, but the reason I haven't done the slide is because I want to get a good Kaneda model, and I don't know if I can make it myself or if I can like hire somebody to make it. I might have to see if I can hire somebody to make it because the ones online are not good. They're like very kind of basic, and I want to get like a really good one, like real grungy looking. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Lux.
So yeah, so maybe I have the bike. I have the bike. I have pretty much everything except for a Kaneda model. Um, so I've been considering just like learning Marvelous Designer and making the jacket and the clothes. I've gotten some things that are kind of close. Um, like I have this in my wallpaper right now is this, which is I did this render, and this is a scene where like the bike is in the alleyway, and I think Tetsuo gets on it for like a split second, and then kind of like kicks him off of it. And so this was a model that I had from like an asset pack, and I just kind of recolored it a little bit to look a little bit, but you can tell it's not him, or it's not the same style and stuff.
It
So
must be like an optical illusion, but I thought the smoke was moving.
oh
The fog.
oh
It
yeah,
looks like that on my screen.
oh
I don't know.
weird.
Maybe I'm just
Maybe it's like
tired as
compression or
hell.
something. Yeah, maybe it's time to call it a night. All right. Well, before anyone new joins in, we gotta keep it going for them. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. So thanks everyone who came through. Jaden. I hope he's still
Jaden!
here. Jaden was the first one. Um, but Adelie, Lux, everybody, thanks for joining and thanks for hanging around. And
Yeah.
yeah, I hope it was entertaining. So keep a lookout for on my Insta for this final animation. I'll be putting it on there. And otherwise,
You guys.
yeah,
You guys have a good night.
not sure if I'll do another stream anytime soon. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'll let you know. Insta is probably the best place to kind of follow me, or you can join the Discord, which if I
Andrew
have a link.
K.
Andrew.
The Andrew K.
Andrew K. You know what Andrew K sounds like? I think, and this might not be the same Andrew K, but I think there's an EDM artist named Andrew K. It's really good. It's like trance music. I don't think it's that.
Isn't
Andrew
there?
K. Is Andrew K something else?
Oh, I'm thinking of Andrew WK.
Oh, the singer, the band person. Mm-hmm. Hey Andrew, yeah. I don't know if you've been lurking or if you just joined, but we're done. I'm sorry. You can watch the VOD of the stream if you prefer. Yeah, follow me on socials. Patreon if you want to support more of this kind of stuff. Always appreciate that. And then if you want to download any files and all these kinds of things, Patreon is the place for that. Yeah, mostly active on YouTube. Not YouTube, on Instagram. Post to YouTube every once in a while. I will try to make myself do more of these streams. I think this was great. It wasn't like a fail or nothing like that. Um,
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah, get Finch in here, or maybe get somebody else in here too. Anybody. All right. Bye everyone. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.